A noticeable earthquake sequence shook parts of Utah on Thursday, February 5, 2026, drawing attention across the state as residents reported feeling distinct ground movement from multiple locations throughout the day. While the shaking did not result in injuries or major damage, the event served as a reminder of Utah's ongoing seismic activity and the potential risks associated with living in an earthquake-prone region. Please subscribe, like, and share for more updates. Thanks. Seismic monitoring agencies recorded the strongest tremor at approximately magnitude 3.4 to 3.5, centered just northwest of Saratoga Springs in Utah County shortly before the early afternoon hours. The earthquake occurred at a relatively shallow depth, a factor that often increases how strongly shaking is felt at the surface. Residents in nearby communities including Lehi, Eagle Mountain, American Fork, Draper, and portions of the Salt Lake Valley reported brief but noticeable shaking. Some described a sudden jolt followed by a rolling sensation, while others noticed household items rattling, doors shifting slightly, and hanging objects swaying. Earlier in the day, smaller earthquakes were also detected in other parts of the state, adding to a sense of heightened seismic activity. Though these tremors were weaker and felt by fewer people, their occurrence contributed to the overall pattern of movement observed by seismologists. Experts explain that clusters of small earthquakes are not unusual and often reflect natural adjustments within the Earth's crust rather than signs of a larger, imminent event. Local emergency management officials confirmed that no structural damage, injuries, or service disruptions were reported in connection with Thursday's earthquakes. Schools, businesses, and transportation systems continued operating normally, and no evacuations were ordered. Authorities nonetheless encourage residents to remain alert and to take time to review basic earthquake safety practices, emphasizing that preparation is key even during relatively minor seismic events. Utah is located within the Intermountain Seismic Belt, a region that experiences frequent earthquakes due to complex fault systems beneath the surface. One of the most closely watched is the Wasatch Fault, which runs along the state's most densely populated corridor. Scientists have long warned that while small earthquakes are common and typically harmless, the region is capable of producing much larger and more destructive quakes over time. Events like Thursday serve as ongoing reminders of those underlying geological realities. Seismologists noted that earthquakes in the magnitude 3 range are often felt but rarely cause damage, particularly when buildings are constructed to modern safety standards. Minor aftershocks may follow such events, though they are usually too weak to be noticed by most people. Monitoring continues as experts analyze data to better understand stress changes along local fault lines. For many Utah residents, the earthquake was brief but memorable, prompting conversations about preparedness and awareness. Emergency officials continue to advise residents to secure heavy furniture, identify safe places within their homes, and practice drop, cover, and hold on procedures. While Thursday's shaking passed without incident, it underscored the importance of readiness in a state where earthquakes remain a fact of life.